Hi friends, Deer Creek Homesteading. So I got the new incubator in the mail yesterday, and we decided for time and space reasons we're going to do quail eggs this time instead of chicken eggs. So I put them in last night. The only difference is the quail eggs need to be at 37.5 and the chicken eggs were at 38. So this is the morning. I've rotated them. They feel nice and warm. The other incubator that broke, the eggs were so hot they were even hard to touch. So I think this one might be working. So this is day one of quail incubation. I'm going to take you guys with us through the whole thing, and hopefully this time we'll get some baby chicks. So anyway, quail incubation. Thanks friends. We'll talk soon, and we'll check on these guys, and hopefully when they're born you can see them. Thanks. Bye. So I showed you when I started incubating them. This is probably, let's see, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, day 5 of the incubation, and so far this machine has worked really well. This is my little setup. This cup I fill with warm water when I have to fill in the reservoir down there for the humidity. I have this little towel, and I take 3 eggs out and rotate them and put them in the towel while I take the other 3 out so that they're kind of getting rotated. But anyway, I numbered them all. They're 1 through 6, just so I don't put them back in the exact same spot every time. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but that's what I do. So anyway, that's the quail egg incubation checkup. Like I said, going on day 5, I'll take you through the whole process, and hopefully you guys will see some baby quails in a couple weeks. All right, we'll talk soon. We're gonna check on the baby bunnies. They're almost 3 weeks now, and then do a chicken check, see how many eggs we've got and what the ladies are doing this afternoon. See you soon, friends. Thanks. Hey friends, Joyce from Deer Creek Homesteading. Kayla's first real snow. She's like, I'm really not sure of this. There she goes. She likes eating it, that's for sure. Will you see the cow in the snow, Kayla? Let's go see the cow in the snow. That looks pretty cool. There she goes. Come on, wild woman. Yeah. You like the snow? Quit jumping in the camera. Good girl, Kayla. Surprisingly, it's not that cold out here. Let's check on all the other critters. These baby bunnies have never been out in the snow. The chickens are probably fine. Look at these cages, though. I mean, they're all tarped and they're warm and they'll be fine, but I have a bad feeling about them babies. But there's Mama, and there's babies. They don't look too cold. And there's Emmett. He has a little, I don't know, dog carrier that he sleeps in. Oh, what'd you find, Kayla? What'd you find? Good girl. All right. I'll take you down later today. We're gonna go down there and get a bunch of kindling before it snowed. We missed that, didn't we? Well, we'll probably go down there anyway and just pick it out and let it dry. And then I'll show you how to make fire starters either this afternoon or tomorrow. Alright, Kayla's first snow. This is what else we're doing on the farm today. This stack of wood we talked about earlier. Well, I'm filling up these buckets for kindling to start the fire when Al gets home. I did find some kind of underneath all this mess that doesn't have snow on it. So I'll be grabbing those. They'll be good to start the fire with. Somebody must have lost their ball. Look at that. Anyway, just another day on the farm. See you soon, friends. Okay guys, this is how I make the fire starters. I don't have a double boiler, but those works just fine. It's just a saucepan with a strainer and a dish. Works the same way. Take a hunk of wax. I just got this candle from the dollar store. I'm going to use 2 of them. Melt them down. Okay, then I have my bag full of empty paper towel and toilet paper rolls with some lint from the dryer. I'm trying 2 ways today. We used all the lint from the dryer, just this little bag left. So I noticed I had a bunch of old dryer sheets that were in the burn box. So I'm going to stuff the used dryer sheets inside the toilet paper roll. That's what I'm going to do with the lint as well. Just like that. I'm going to go ahead and do this whole bag, and then I'll come back and show you when the wax is melted how we finish these up. Okay, this is what they look like all stuffed. See, some of them have dryer sheets and some of them just have lint from the dryer. This is a stack I have. They're just laying on the table waiting for me to put them into the wax. This is just a box that had biscuits in it, and once I coat the fire starters in the wax, I'm going to put them in this box to dry just so they don't make a mess and stick everywhere. So that's the plan. So guys, I don't know if you can see or not or hear, but the water's boiling, and I move this pan around. All the bottom of that is that melted wax, and that candle might be, oh, a third melted now. You see all that wax in there? I'm gonna wait for that to melt down. I'll probably put the other one in after this one melts down and just get it all done with today. But this candle alone might be enough to do what I have on the table. So we'll see. But anyway, that's what's going on. The water's boiling. The wax is melting. Okay guys, the wax is pretty much melted. There's a piece of paper in there that was at the bottom of the candle, but that's no big deal. So it's pretty much as simple as this. I stick one end in, then the other, oops, then the other. Grab it around the middle so I don't burn myself. Let it drip in the pan and set it over here in the biscuit box, and then repeat. Once these are all done, I usually pour the remaining wax over the top of the fire starters, because that wax it's paraffin, and that's oil, and that'll catch on fire and burn a long time. So I just get the ends, and then I'll pour the rest over the top of the remaining, at the top of the fire starters, and I'll show you that when I'm all done. But anyway, that's how we make fire starters here on the farm. Talk to you soon, friends. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, Deer Creek Farm. See you soon, friends. All right, guys, this is the finished product. After all the toilet paper rolls were dipped, I took the remaining wax and just dumped them over the top so that they're all coated. This was the wick inside the candle. They're all coated now with the wax, so they'll stay lit a long time. And anyway, that's the finished product. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and that you learned something. The dryer sheets, once we used them in the dryer, we were just going to throw them away. The toilet paper rolls I collected from work and at home, and the candle cost me $1. So all these fire starters were basically $1 for the sum total. So anyway, always good to be frugal around the farm and share your knowledge. So enjoy, friends. Talk soon. Good morning, friends. It's Deer Creek Homesteading. Today is day 15 of the quail hatch, and apparently this morning I'm supposed to lay the eggs on their side. It supposedly makes them makes it easier for them to hatch out of their shell. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then it said increased moisture. I don't see on this machine how there's any way to do that. It only has temperature control. So read that you can mist them. So it's called lockdown, and you're not supposed to rotate them or move them or anything after this. I'm probably going to have to put water in that reservoir though if it's supposed to be super moist. But anyway, so I'm just going to take you with me. We're going to turn these guys on their side, and then I've read so many different things. One is you can do a dry hatch with quail and it's fine. The others say moisture's super important and to mist them. So this is my first time. I'm just going to go ahead and do some misting and keep an eye on things. They're supposed to hatch between 16 and 20 days. So here we go. Anyways, first of all, I think I'm going to pick this up. Check the water level in there. And this little cup is some hot water. I'll fill it up as much as I can. Okay. Put this little tray back. Turn everybody on the side. I'm going to do this rather quickly. And I tried candling them. I really couldn't see anything. They said you can put them up to your ear and maybe hear them or feel movement. That didn't work. But I did notice some of these guys are heavier than others. But then again, some of the eggs are bigger than the others. So who knows? There are 7 little eggs in there, and we'll see what we get. Just going to give it a fine mist. Really nervous about doing that because I'm like, oh, what if they get cold? But whatever. Alright, here we go. Day 15, lockdown on the quails. Keep you posted, friends. Cross our fingers in 3 or 4 days. Well, I'm hoping, they said by Sunday you should start getting a few pipping out of their shell. So keep you posted. Thanks, friends. Have a good day.